Hello everyone, I'm Nerdstalgic, and this is another episode of Let's Play Dwarf Fortress Tradeancient. It's been a few days since I've recorded, and that seems to be a common thing whenever every few videos, I'll be like, it's been a while, so I don't really know what's going on, short memory and all. I guess I'm getting old. So I'm not really sure what's happening in the game. And I can see here that we've been working on some flooring. We still have a little bit left to do. We've got some moss here. What about our digging? How's our digging looking? Uh-oh. So we've got a mood here. I didn't see what mood it was. Okay. It just says taken by mood. Okay. So hopefully we have everything that he needs. So he's gonna zoom off. Crafts Dwarf's workshop. So he took our rock mug station. Oh well. And hopefully he can find everything that he needs. Let's keep an eye on him, just to make sure. So he's grabbing some rocks. Looks like he's getting some metal. Okay. Alright, he's already started, so very good. Don't have to worry about him going crazy or anything. Okay, so let's look at our... Alright, so we've got this here. We're going to need to mine that out. So we are Galena, yeah. So we've got silver coming in now, which is very good. And some more jewels. Now, I do like silver, but I sure wish we could find something that we could do a little bit more with. A little bit more variation in what we could make. We might just have to, like, end up selling the silver weapons. I think I've talked about doing that. But we sure do have a lot of silver. We've got a lot of silver and a lot of gold. It's kind of crazy. I mean, we could also make some crafts with the gold. And let's go down here. We should, well, you know, I'm going to say we should hit the second cavern layer before too long, but really, you know, it's variable. It could be, you know, it could be very close. It could be, you know, quite a number of Z layers away. It's hard to tell. Farms are okay. It is spring. That was the last thing that happened. Okay. Excellent. You know, we could build another bridge there, but with it being so close to the other one, it seems a little redundant. Alright, everybody's staying pretty busy. Mandated the construction of certain goods. Let's see what he's mandating. We have two mandates. We've got an animal trap mandate and a buckler mandate. Looks like the buckler mandate we've already started. So let's go ahead and queue up an animal rap. You know, rap about animals. Okay. So it looks like we've smoothed out these workshops. We need to smooth out these workshops. Which we're not going to be able to smooth that sand there. This one's just kind of SOL. Okay. So now what we'll probably do is we'll go ahead and smooth out the hallways. And we'll start here because this layer gets a lot of dwarven activity, a lot of action. And we'll just do something like that. Now, yeah, if you lay down a floor, it automatically smooths it for you. So once we remove this beautiful garden we have going over here, it'll automatically be smooth for us. So, and then we'll be set up to engrave. Now the reason I'm smoothing everything before I engrave it is to build up some detailing skill in my dwarves. Hopefully when we actually do start engraving, what will happen is the skill level will be high enough to where they'll actually do some pretty good engravings. Okay, so Erish Kurlan, Stonecrafter, has created Makurarak, a phyllite ring. Okay, so he made a ring, very nice. Nothing we can really do with it, but okay. Fantastic. Now, open up that workshop so we can make some more mugs. I think in my next playthrough, I'm going to switch off of mugs. We might do, like, toys. We might be, like, dwarven toy makers or something. That sounds like fun. Let's see. What else should we do here? I think we were working on... Weren't we trying to get another... Yeah, okay, so here was going to be our next barracks. For whenever we get our melee unit going.
That ends that mandate.
Okay, so the mandate's over. Nobody's going to get flogged. Excellent. No ammo. No ammo. Well, I have a workshop order right there. Somebody needs to get on it, huh? Still smelting ore. We're going to run out of... We're definitely going to end up running out of coke before too long. We're going to have to start turning to making charcoal. So it might not be a bad idea for us to go ahead and set up a repeat job for charcoal and put a workflow constraint in to where we're going to keep... I mean, we have 64 right now. It would probably be better if we set that maybe to like 10 or 20. Yeah, I'm gonna change that because we don't want to run out. The spice must flow, and then yeah, once that coal level dips down to under 10. Oh no, a ban on animal traps. Okay. Export of bucklers prohibited. Don't you dare sell any bucklers. Don't worry, dude. No bucklers are gonna get sold. Got any gems to cut? No, not really. We're not finding a whole lot. I mean, we would be finding more if we were like, kind of like strip mining the area down there, but we're not. We're not actually doing that. So. Yeah, you got no ammunition. I understand that. Okay, so this is going pretty well. They found some more gems. Very good. More silver. Or galena, sorry. Okay. Okay, so the Elven Caravan is now here. So let's go up to our trade depot and request the broker and move some goods. Feels like it's been forever since we've gotten a caravan. I guess we just moved really slow last year for some reason. My apologies. Finished goods. Well, we're going to have a lot. But we want to take this out. We're not going to sell any of this stuff. And then gems. We've got some gem bins here. Very good. The only thing, just have to make sure we don't sell them the wood. Now, looks like our pastures are getting a little bit rough. I mean, light grass, dark grass. I mean, it is still grass, even though I guess it kind of looks like it's not. We could pasture them like down here. I don't know. I think it's okay. I mean, we're not seeing anything about animals starving, which is good. But we don't want to let it just go completely. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Alright, so the caravan is going to get set up. How is our smoothing going? Pretty well. It's looking pretty good, boys. Good job. We could set up a captain of the guard, but I don't think it's really necessary. We probably will whenever we set up our next militia. We'll make that captain of the guard the leader of that militia. We'll give them some fancy sounding name. Are you ready to trade? He's sleeping, so our broker's sleeping right now. Come back later, I guess, huh? Okay. So what are these guys doing here? We got a shield demonstration, a hammer demonstration, bunch of wrestlers. Doesn't look like they're really using these archery targets. Okay, we've got it right to left, yeah. Okay. I like it, they're just all dancing around. Are we, SR suspended? I wonder why it was suspended. Oh, it's suspended because we don't need it yet. Yeah. Duh. Is he awake yet? Yes, he is. Okay, so let's trade. Alright, so they brought absolutely squat. I've never seen an elven caravan be that poor. It's not even a second page. So we could buy an elephant. Should we buy an elephant? We could also buy a white-handed gibbon. I mean, while I'm tempted to buy an elephant just for the hilarity of it, I don't think I will. Are we gonna just not buy anything? We'll buy your apples. We'll buy your fruit. How about that? 50 dwarf bucks worth of stuff. Here, take some mugs. What we'll do is we'll just give them this whole bin, since we're just mug rich. And hopefully next year they'll actually come with something that's meaningful, because this is absolute dog shit. Yeah, you better be very happy. Okay, dismiss the trader and bring everything back in. Okay, so how are our stocks? I know we started making some prepared meals and some drinks. Prepared meals are looking good. Drinks, not as good. I mean, we're picking back up. I mean, I'm assuming we're still making them. Yeah, he's still going. It's just we got a little bit. I think we just kind of got a little bit behind on it, really. All right, so it looks like our smoothing job is done. Why don't we go ahead and let's get rid of this. Let's eradicate our moss problem. Let's take care of this once and for all. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oops, let's back out. It looks like we need, oh, not a downstairs. Looks like we need 2 there. So, and 2 there. Oop, oh, whoop. Got a little click happy there. And 2 there. And 2 there. And 2 there. And then over here. 2 more. 2 more. And now we just need to do this haul. Can we get it all in one fell swoop? Yes, we can. That's beautiful. We're using the rock that I don't know how to say. I could see it being phyllite or phyllite. More floor. We need more floor. Here. In this little onesie here. And then we've got an ice block here that we can do. That's right, we're eradicating the scourge of mossy floors once and for all. Grr. Is there anything else on this floor? What about here? Yes, I see moss. What is this? Stone, okay. It's just a different color. Let's go down here. And let's keep our people busy, shall we? We're gonna run out of that rock. Oh no! What will we do if we run out of that rock? Where will we find more? I'm gonna go ahead and patch this in too because, yeah, because it looks like crap. It looks like crap. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright. And then I guess we should patch in these little... we can't. Okay, because it's part of the workshop. Oh, bummer. Bummer. We're gonna run out of the, we're gonna have to switch over. Let's go to the pudding stone. And the diorite. So it's gonna look kind of like a mosaic, but maybe it won't even really look that much better than the moss did, because it's gonna be all these... It's gonna be like an explosion of colors. I didn't think about that before I started hitting enter. Oh well. We could use the silver bars for our floor. Wouldn't that be gaudy? Tacky. Now I realize I'm covering up some floors that, or some tiles that don't need to be covered, but that's okay. Use the microcline there. So that'll look nice. Putting a flux stone down. Use the gap row there. Yeah, it's gonna definitely look like somebody puked up a bunch of stone. But we can engrave that, whereas we can't engrave the other stuff. Alright, so we need to go down here and found some citrine, so we want to get that out for sure. Doug V, Dig Dug. I remember that game. Back when I was a kid. A young'un. We used to go shopping with my mom on Saturdays, and we would go to a particular grocery store, and in the foyer of the grocery store there was a Dig Dug arcade cabinet, and I wanted to play it so bad, but you know, didn't really get to play it very much. We didn't have a whole lot of money. I still love arcade cabinets. It's like my dream one day to have a game room where I can have some arcade cabinets in there, which would be amazing. That'll have to be in the future, pretty far in the future. So we're just gonna go and dig out a bunch of layers here. That probably is gonna be a good vein. Whew, yeah. Big vein. Big vein. And what about the next level? Let's look at the next level. What do we got? Let's go ahead and I want to do some downstairs here. I want to go down about 5 or 10 levels. Just see what we can see. I just want to see what the rock layers kind of look like. Heavy sow. And then what we're going to do, once we get all of this flooring engraved, what we'll do is we'll come along through here and we will start lining it with statues. And as the dwarves pass by these statues, they'll get happy thoughts. God, what an eyesore. This looks terrible. Detailed. You see the little pluses there means that it's of good quality. Oh, see, that one's bad quality. That's what happens when you have like a bunch of people working on it. Is you'll have one person that's pretty good at it and they'll do good quality, and then Next person will come along and they'll do like poopy quality. How are we looking on our bedrooms? Down here. Okay, nobody. So we've got plenty of room. Ooh, we've got some that need to be made bedrooms too. Which we need to do that because being that it's spring, we're likely to get a pretty large... now some of these are being taken. So, we're likely to have a pretty large migrant wave come in. So I would say we've probably got about maybe 10 extra beds left over. So we're probably going to want to go ahead and make some more bedrooms. The question becomes, do we want to expand out from this or do we want to go down a level? I think we probably want to go down a level and just stick to this kind of pattern that we used here. Dwarves really, I mean, you can see by the bedrooms that are taken, the dwarves really, well, I don't know why that one's not taken because that's a prime location. You just come out and boom, you're there. The dwarves love it whenever they're really close to the stairwells because it's really efficient. And I mean, it's, I love it too because it means that your processor's using less calculations. Now, what we could do to give our dwarves that are living in these kind of small abodes a little bit of extra happiness is we could start making like some like coffers or something and putting in the rooms, which that will, if it's as long as it's well made, which it should be, they'll really enjoy that and that'll give them some happy thoughts. So ooh, that is pretty. What is that? Microcline? Kind of like that. That blue, but blue's like my favorite color, so can't really go wrong with it. I knew it would look good because the actual flux stone looks good. So they've struck microcline digging down. So another flux stone layer looks like granite and slate with some different kinds of gems, some tourmalines. All right, let's go ahead and re-hotkey this. This is where I want to zoom to. I really wish we would make some ammunition for these guys because they're... Okay, so he is. Very good. I guess we've just got a bunch of hunters going on right now. A bunch of people hunting. Because we're getting that pop-up pretty steadily. Look at our squad here. I want to look at their... Did we change their supplies? Yes, we did. Oh, I exited out. Okay. Alright, so they do have weapon. What about their ammunition? Bolts, 250. So it looks like we've got some bolts. We might want to look at our workflow constraint here to make sure that we have enough bolts that are going to be staying around. If it's really low, we might continually run out of bolts. So if we hit 75 to 100, that's not really that bad, but I guess we could bump it up. It probably has to do with how many they take out at a time. It's getting at a weird number. So let's just say 150 to 200. We want to keep a lot of bolts around. Lots and bolts. Lotson? What's Lotson? I don't even know what a lot of these gems I know because I've heard of them before, seen them in other games, but I don't have any clue what a pipe opal is. It makes me think of smoking my pipe, which I like. Let's see, so animal traps, right? It's like constant. I want you to make this. Make the finest animal traps. Okay. I love them. What we should do is we should we should be able to go into his room and just like line it with animal traps. Which actually, that might be, he might really love those if we look at him. So let's pause it. Let's bring up Dwarf Therapist and let's look at our nobles screen. Where is it? Cased. Alright. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? No, it's not what I'm looking for. I swear, I thought it was encased. Maybe it's under military. Military status. Yeah, nobles. So, let's see, where is our king? Our king. This is our... Okay, militia commander, mayor, broker, hammerer, king. Okay, so let's look at our king here. Alright, so he was content after eating a fine dish. Great. He's embarrassed after sleeping in a horribly substandard bedroom. What? What? You have a fine bedroom, sir. Saw a fine door. Great. Sublime chest. Yada, yada, yada. Relief to have a mandate deadline met. Let's see. He's carpenter. Cracks easily under pressure. That's exactly what I want to hear in my king. He avoids physical confrontation. He's not lustful. He might be a little rude. Dreams of creating a great work of art. Well, you know, unfortunately, you have absolutely jack squat in terms of crafting skills, so you're probably not going to have it happen. He likes crystal glass, cinnamon, grossular, aluminum, realgar, and animal traps. So basically, if we set a bunch of animal traps in his room, it will give him happy thoughts, I think. That could be really funny, so let's see if we can do that. Alright, let's find his bedroom. We'll just like line the outside wall with animal traps. That would be funny. We might have to build him first, but I'm definitely down for this. Let's put him by his bed. Okay, so animal traps. We're gonna trap him in this room. He's gonna be like in trap heaven. I mean, what else are we gonna use him for? I mean, we could use him to try to. Oh, we don't want to put one in front of the door, do we? I mean, I don't guess it really matters. That's funny. We need to remove that. Okay, let's go back to building our traps. Traps all day and traps all night. We lay traps with all our might. We're not gonna put it there. And we're gonna see, like, once we get all these traps in here, what he says. It ought to be funny. It should be funny. But it might not react the way that I think it will. I mean, you know, Dwarf Fortress is a funny game sometimes. You think things will work out one way, and they don't end up working out that way, so... Okay, so I'm going to put a cut in here, and in our next video, we will definitely see how our king responds to being trapped in his room. And we're going to just see what lies in that, beyond that Fluxstone layer that we just hit. Should be interesting. So, excuse me, woo. I'll see you then. Until next time, game on.